Hey guys, Aaron here from TCGI Aaron, just bringing you a new deck profile. This time it's of my Silverthorns. Yes, Venus Luquier. So this is updated from BT15 because, as we all know, Silverthorns got an update and it's very, very good. So I thought I'd just update. Saying so loud. So I thought I'd just show you what updates I made to it since the new set came out, and yeah. So starting off, I start off with Silverthorn Beast Tamer Emil. Literally the best Pillman started that's ever come out, ever. So her skill is put her in the soul, there's no counterblast cost. Look at the top 5 cards for grade 1, grade 2 and grade 3 Silverthorn and put them into the soul. So you can set up your cross rides, you can set up all of the stuff you need to set up and put them all into the soul at the start of the game. Or whenever you want, really. There's no counterblast cost, so it doesn't matter when you do it. So for the trigger lineup, I'm running kind of standard. It's 4 heal, 8 crit, 4 the Silverthorn one and 4 of Poison Juggler, and then 4 stand. The 4 stand is because stands work better with Venus than draws, because with the difference between Venus and Luquier Reverse is that Luquier Reverse focuses on more of like a grind of a game, whereas Venus works on big power rows. And I do run both of the I run all 3 of the Luquiers in one deck in this deck because of I like the 2 different playstyles and I usually like mixing them up. Yeah. So, and they're still both 13k body, like the 2 newest ones, so it is nice to have both of them in the deck. For grade 1s, I run 4 Perfect Guard, because you have to. Nowadays, if you don't, you're not going to get anywhere. I don't think I have to explain what you do, how Perfect Guards work is discard a card. Whenever you guard with them, you can't get hit. 4 Zelma. This is the Silverthorn version of Purple Trapezist, which was long awaited. Seriously, it was literally the most needed card in that deck. So whenever he's placed on rear guard, choose another one of your Silverthorns, put it in soul, and take another Silverthorn out. That's not called Zelma, so you can't create an infinite loop, basically. Very important for setting up combos. Speaking of important cards, here is another one. Silverthorn Beast Tamer Anna, around 4. She wasn't very good in a reverse deck because there was no way to abuse her skill. But now, since Venus came out, she is the most abusable card in this deck, alongside Marichica, who's just a grade 2 version. Then 2 Breathing Dragons for the rushing, because that's what Venus I think is best for. Whereas you can run Irina, but you don't need to set up your soul that much. Whereas in reverse you need to max out Irinas because that's all you had. So yeah, grade 1s are I think standard anyway. So yeah. For grade 2s, starting off, 3 12k attackers, because you don't need them as much in Silverthorn, because you've got these guys, the Upright Lions. I'll come to them in a second. But yeah, so I've only run 3 because you don't need 12k's as much. So Upright Lion is something that Silverthorn had needed for a while. When another Silverthorn is called from the soul, he gains 3000 power. This can create crazy high numbers not every turn, but on your limit break turn he can be about 30 to 40k depending on your boost. So if Silverthorn ever get a grade 1 version of him, it'll be scary. And then finally I run 4 Marichica, which is just a grade 2 version of Anna. So when her attack hits a Vanguard, counterblast 1, and I didn't actually explain Anna's skill. Oh well, I'll explain it now. So counterblast 1 when this unit's attack hits a Vanguard. If you have a Pillman Vanguard, pay the cost, call a Silverthorn out, and then it goes back in at the end of the turn. Anna's is if she boosts and it hits a Vanguard, then you do the same thing. So you have to max out on her and the lion for this deck to work. I run 2 Silverthorn Dragon Tamer Luquier because I don't need more, because I don't like running 4 of her, and I wouldn't run 4 of her anyway. You won't really use her limit break ever unless you're just stuck with having to ride her. But her skill is, if you do have to use it, count of last 3. It's a limit break. It's a limit break of 4, so it's count of last 3. Choose up to 1 grade 1, grade 0, grade 1, grade 2, and a grade 3 from your soul, and just call them out. And her second skill is, she gets 3k for every Pale Moon called out from rearguard. Call out to rearguard from soul. So she gains 12k when she does her limit break. I run 3 Luquier reverse, because as I said, I like the 2 different playstyles of the 2 Luquiers, so I like mixing it up and seeing what I have to what I ride on turn 3. Generally, I want to have Venus for like just setup, and then for verse if I want to grind out the win, or if I have to grind out the win, because they are both 13k bodies, so it doesn't matter which I ride. Except I don't have to worry about getting the cross ride like Ethics has to, or I don't have to worry about getting the reverse over extreme. For Ethics you have to get extreme reverse first, or else it's a useless. Reverse does nothing by itself. But yeah, both of these play very well. And then finally I run 3 Venus Luquier. MVP of the deck. She has a limit break 4 and she's a cross ride like Luquier reverse. Her limit break is a count of blast 2, soul charge 2. Call out as many units from your soul as you want until their grades total 6. So you can call out 2 2s and 2 1s and a 0, or you can call out 3 1s and a 2 and a 0, until they add up, or 2 3s and a couple of 0s. So there's so many shenanigans you can do with her, and I'm going to go through a couple now. So just say you have cross ride at least, you have a lion on board, and you've had a really good setup throughout the game. So Marichica, and Anna, and just say 3 Zelmas, because that's and Emil, because that's how you set up your soul. So you limit break and just say soul charge a grade 3 and a grade 2. Doesn't matter what they are, or just it doesn't matter what you soul charge with the limit break, as long as you got a good enough setup in the soul. And you count of last 2 and you start calling stuff out. So just if you call out your 3 Selma and any grade 2. So you activate, just say you choose to activate this Selma first. You can put in another Selma and still have its effect activate, even though it's off the field. It's to do with Vanguard's what's the word? Timing. As long as it activates, you can use it. So once you call him out, this card's got 12k already, just from the limit break. So just you put this card in, and then you take out your Anna. So that's that column that he's on 21. He'll be on 21 from the first 4. He'll be on 24 by himself. So that there is a 31k column. Then this Selma's effect activates, going in, and then taking out the same card, because why not? So that'll be a 34k column in there. So 31 and 34 is the same number basically, but why not? It's still a big number. Then just say you attack with Marichica and the attack hits. You kind of last 1. I don't know if you can see damage on this. Barely. But you kind of last 1 and you call out the Zelma you put in earlier. So that goes to the drop zone. You use that skill, so that was another 3k there, so that's a 37. Use this skill, putting this in and that out, and that's 40. That's a 40k column, so he'll be on 33 by himself. So that'll be a reset column. And so you can swing with that again. And I doubt it'll hit because they'll want to let this one hit instead. So you'll attack with everything, whatever. Your twin drive, doesn't matter. Just say you got 2 crits or whatever. So that'll be 40k at least. I think they're going to let it hit. So then you can actually call out, like just save another grade 3 in the soul and attack with that if they haven't hit any triggers, basically. I think I've said basically enough in this video. So anyway guys, what do you think of the deck profile? Hope you enjoyed. Remember to subscribe to your favorite Irish YouTube channel. So like, comment, subscribe, and hope you enjoyed the video. That is TCGI Aaron signing out.